before, they know what they've got to do. The difficulty is, this is the Champions League final. You've got to go and produce.
And as prize assets go, this man tops the lot.
Well, he's an absolute legend, and he's gone on now, hopefully conquer another league, challenging himself every day of the week in training, now challenging himself at Juve.
The starting lineup for Juventus. And you to know what you're going to get tactically from this team. High pressing.
Well, high pressing, high energy. I played this system at Arsenal many years under George Graham. It doesn't work when it works well. Sometimes you can just get exposed to the back, but...
And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. Quadrado. Dybala. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Just again, what can he do from this position? Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Edinson Cavani now. Manoeuvring his way forward. Mbappe. Draxler. And no butterfinger tendencies from the goalkeeper. Neymar. Now Kurosawa. And Julian Draxler. Oh, truly magnificent piece of goalkeeping there.
Well, it is his job, Derek. Keep the ball out of the net, but I'll give you, it was a good save.
In full control of the ball here. Lovely ball from Verratti. And Neymar. And the ball is in the net. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, football there, but just right offside.
Now Chiellini. Pjanic. Alexandro. Well, the quarter-finals tend to be the exit point for PSG in recent years, Lee. And 2 years ago, they had that wretched experience against Barcelona.
Yeah, absolutely. And we see Paris Saint-Germain as that smaller club looking in at all the big clubs, waiting to be invited into the gang. And certainly now the way they're playing, I think they're ready to be invited. I think the door's open. Walk on in.
Edinson Cavani now. Oh, he's knocking on the door. Goal then for Paris Saint-Germain, the first one of this Champions League final.
Oh, they've got the noses in front. Can they stay there? Now the other team are playing catch-up.
And so back playing again, PSG with the lead. Douglas Costa. Alexandro. Carrying a genuine threat here. Well, it might still work out. And the shot decidedly lacking accuracy.
Well, he had other options as well, but he chose to shoot.
Well, a few years ago, we didn't really think of Paris Saint-Germain as potential Champions League winners. Suffice it to say, Lee, those days are gone.
Well, absolutely. It's about time, really, that France, and especially Paris, had a powerhouse in Europe.
Incisive pass from Douglas Costa. Can they square the game? Attacker versus keeper, and keeper wins.
Oh, I always put my money on the attacker. Not this time. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Alexandro. Untidy it was by Meunier. And the Parisians have lost possession. And now Ronaldo with teammates in support. Ronaldo. And Juventus have done it. A goal for them. Level pegging. So a level contest. 1-1. Happy with it. Draxler now. This is Neymar. Draxler. Verratti just possessed. Alexandro now. A really sumptuous ball. And now Ronaldo. Rabiot. Joao Cancelo. Verratti. Kylian Mbappe. Corner given to PSG. They've decided to go for the short option. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Excellent vision from Dybala. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Corner delivered by Miralem Pjanic. Up a dead end, alas. Verratti now. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a lead ball from Pjanic. Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
Now Kurzawa. Chiellini. Pjanic. Douglas Costa. Beautifully timed. Nowhere to go, really. He's being closed down. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
He's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Verratti. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Meunier. Verratti now. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Dybala. Dybala! And this time it's in.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
Disappointing for PSG to concede a goal. And let's see if they can attack with vigour. Half-time then. And 45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Mbappe with it. Draxler now. Mbappe. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Pjanic now. Rabiot. Cavani. Given away. Uncatchable.
extra sugar in his tea from the coach at half-time after that great first half before.
Well, the post. Ronaldo! Another goal for the Bianconeri. Big moment for Juventus in this game. They were 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Here's Marquinhos. Draxler. This is Neymar. Mbappe with it. Rabiot. Now Rabiot. And it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? It's with Joao Cancelo. Just have given it away. And it's Julian Draxler. Kylian Mbappe! The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. It's with Dybala. Neymar. Now Rabiot. Now Khedira. Ronaldo feeds it. He just needs to remain icy cool. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Substitution time it is. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. And the decision is one of offside here. Verratti. Meunier. PSG on the move with purpose. What can they do from this particular position? Substitution it is for PSG. The delivery from Neymar. It goes beggingly. That could have been their ticket back into the game.
Well, 2 goals down. You can't keep wasting chances like this.
Beautifully timed. Neymar crosses it in. Well, it didn't have to be a 10 out of 10 from the keeper, but high marks anyway.
7.5 I'm going to give him for that one. 7.5. Well done.
The cross is on. Edinson Cavani's in the vicinity. Splendid save to foil the header, Lee.
Yeah, he was. Goalkeepers are there for that reason. Strikers score. Goal is got to keep the ball out of the net.
Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. Cuadrado. Neymar. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Neymar thrives on running at defenders. Neymar preparing the inside out. He's gone for power, but might be regretting that now, Lee.
Oh my. Why? How? So many questions.
Matuidi. Ronaldo threading it through. Cuadrado might be able to take it to the bank. Still a chance. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, so often than not, the post can be the goalie's friend. Not on this occasion. So close, but he's in.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Diarra. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Juventus will have to throw it back in play. Cuadrado. It's with Dybala. Now Meunier. Lo Celso. Kurzawa. It's an excellent attack from PSG, but will there be an end product? Neymar crosses it in. Well, that's behind absolutely everyone. A header it was, but a pretty straightforward save, Lee.
Well, it's an easy header, Derek, and he made it look really difficult.
And given away. Neymar. Nkunku. Can he make this move count? Chance for Cavani. And a goal!
Hit the target, tick, power, tick, goal, tick.
So the current score of 4-2. Cuadrado. It's with Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nkunku. Here's Lo Celso. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Easy meet. He's lost the ball, Juan Cuadrado. Diarra. Marquinhos. Well, it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? Not problematic for the keeper. Neymar. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Neymar playing with purpose and control. Thunders clear. And a PSG corner. The delivery from Neymar. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Douglas Costa. Nkunku has it. And now Douglas Costa making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Dybala! And a goal here! Accuracy with the header, just what they needed. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Italy's old lady has passed the final test. Juventus are the winners of the UEFA Champions League.
Well, you have to say, fully deserved as well. All those months of toil, the training sessions, etc. The sacrifice, the commitment, the desire, the hunger, the luck as well, and the application to put all that into a package and then win this brilliant trophy.
They do set very high standards for themselves, these Juventus players. But this is something they will remember forever. What feeling of pride it must give you to be able to say you're part of the team that's the best in Europe, Lee.
Well, you know, these players get paid fortunes, bank accounts are full of money, but it doesn't matter. It's about memories. When you finish your career, you look back at these moments. How many trophies have I won? How many times have I celebrated on a podium with this famous trophy?
The buoyant Bianconeri. Juventus lift the Champions League trophy.
Brilliant moment, especially for the captain. He gets his